So you're thinking about selling your house. Well, on this special video, we're going to reveal the best kept secrets of realtors. You'll learn how to sell your house in any market. Stick around to the end because I'm going to share with you the ultimate strategy to beat any market. So let's hop on the computer and get started. So we have cycles in real estate, and when you understand the real estate cycles, it will help us with our strategy and marketing strategy. So first of all, we have our winter season. January to February, things are usually fairly slow. There's less inventory on the market. Mid to end of February, we see a slight uptick, and I always call it like a mini spring. It's like the spring before the spring. We'll see more homes come on the market, and then those will sell, and then there's a slight lull. And then March, April, May is our spring season where a lot of homes come on the market. A lot of buyers are out there. And also too in that season, there's a lot of buyers who are just out looking because it's fun to go look at houses. Now, one little special tip, in the winter season, there's fewer buyers, but they're very serious. So a lot of people think it's not a good time to sell in the winter and fall. Sometimes that's the best time to sell because you have fewer buyers. But buyers are out there that are very serious. They've had a job change. They're changing in the middle of the school year, so they need to find a new home very quickly. So a lot of times the winter season is still a good season. Summer, at the end of June, we see like mid-June 18th, June 8th, about the 13th or so, 15th, 16th, we see a slight downtick in the market. And that, I think personally, because of all the graduations and people are starting to think about, the end of school's getting out, there's a lot of transition. And, graduations, that's always the big, celebrations at that time. But then we also see a slight bump at the end of June, and then it starts to slow up first week of July. On July 4th, it's usually fairly quiet in the real estate market. But then July is a transition month, so we'll see July pick up. And then from July, kind of progressively throughout the rest of the year, we'll see it slow down. The inventory flattens, prices flatten. So we were going up in spring, then we flatten out, and then we stay flat. And the days on market also increase about 15 days in this time. And this is a normal cycle. This happens every year. And of course, some years it's more pronounced than others, but you will see that trend happening every year in every market. In October through January, things slow way down. Once again, good time to sell because the buyers that are out there are very, very serious and they need to move now. Now, you can sell your home in any market, any season, any cycle. It's just need to make sure that you understand what the cycle is and make adjustments as necessary. And also to the weather patterns play a big deal too, especially in the wintertime. If there's a lot of storms out there, lots of rain, snow, sometimes people will stay in. However, the ones that are out in that weather are the ones that need to make a move because they need to start a new job tomorrow and they need to find a house now. So when you're selling, think of selling your house like the prom. You need to put on the tuxedo and the gown. You need to put your shoes on, your makeup on, get the sparkly gown, and just do it up. Same thing with your house. And how you prepare your house, there's a lot of back-end work that takes place before you put your house on the market. And the houses that sell quickly, that get over list price, they seem like, wow, they put the house on the market, put the sign up, and it's sold. When you pull the curtains back, they spend a lot of time preparing that house for that sale. So the more you can prepare your house, the easier your sale is going to be. So here's the best tips that I've just come across and experienced, and from experience as a great teacher, that I've learned over the years. Number one, and one of the simplest things you can do, is wash your windows. You'd be amazed at how much light comes in when you wash your windows. Get all that built up dirt in the windowsills. Buyers will actually take a look at that. I've had buyers so many times comment on, wow, that's dirty, or wow, that's like really clean, and they focus in on that. Clear all the hidden dust bunnies. A good idea is to hire a professional cleaner to come in and do a deep clean. And this is a kind of a really best kept secret. Remove about 50% of the items in your closet and organize them. Think about a Nordstrom's display. Neatly fold the towels or roll them up and have them, all the creases facing the same way. Have all the sheets in a line and store loose items in a basket. Great way to hide all those little just things that we have in our closets, because when buyers are walking through a house, they're thinking, okay, I have all these things. Can I store it? Storage is a very, very, very big, important factor in a house. So when someone's walking through, this comes going in the back of their mind, and if they see a lot of items in a closet that's kind of in disarray, they're going to automatically think, oh, I don't have enough space in the closet. I can't move in, so this is off my list because I don't have enough space. When you let them see that you have a lot of space, you want to make it not look sparse, but you still want to make it look full, but full and nice and organized. And remove extra furniture, same thing. Get a storage unit and put some extra furniture, or as the things that you're moving out of the kitchen and closets and garage, get a little storage unit for the time that your house is on the market. You're gonna need to move anyway. Everything will already in boxes ready to go, so it'll help you on the move later. And it's a huge, huge step to have someone come in and go, wow, I really love this house, because they can see, they get the vision. And speaking of the garage, remove all the clutter from the garage. And the garage is actually a big selling point. And what a lot of people do is they take all this stuff out of the house because they're taking some, the extra furniture and the things they don't need. They're putting it in the garage. Well, a prospective buyer can't see that garage. Garages are very important because people are storing out there. So they want to make sure that they see storage. So if you don't have shelves, put a couple shelves up. It's a great tip. And also organize the kitchen cabinets and drawers, but take out that catch-all drawer. And once again, take about 50% of the items out. Take out the things that you don't use very often. Keep the things that you do use, because you're still living in your house and you still need to make sure that you have a fully stocked kitchen, but organize it. Think display, right? Have everything nice and neat. So when someone does look in a cabinet, they see that there's space. They can see, oh, all my items will fit in here. And that's a huge selling point. Go out in the yard, take a peek around, walk around, clean up some debris, plant some fresh plants. If your bark is looking kind of faded, get some fresh bark. It's amazing how that can just spruce up the yard. And go around the house and do repairs. If you see something that needs to be repaired, go ahead and repair it before a buyer asks. A buyer will feel more comfortable purchasing a home that they don't have to do a lot of repairs on. They just want to basically move in. Do a home inspection and pest inspection, and off of those, talk it over with your agent and repair the things that a buyer is most likely to ask for. So when it comes down to when you're in contract, there's nothing for the buyer to ask for, and the transaction closes much smoother because it's already done for you. The buyer knows they can move right into a house, and that makes the buyer feel really good knowing they can just move right in. And also, this is kind of a tougher one because we have life, but keep the house show ready at all times. It's a lot less stress when the house is ready to go when someone calls to make an appointment to tour your house. So have it all ready so you can just pick up and go and not have to worry about it. And here's a little tip that everyone forgets: your faucets. Make sure they shine in those handles, because it's going to catch someone's eye when they walk in the bathroom. They're going to, oh, they walk in the kitchen, they see it, they're going to go, oh, so it's going to catch their eyes. They're going to have them stay longer. We want to keep it inviting so people want to stay and hang out. And buyers are looking for an experience. When they walk through a house, they want to be on a journey. There's a story from the moment they pull up, from the moment they walk into the house, from the moment they tour everything, go in the backyard. And we want to tell a beautiful story that takes them on this journey, that they get excited about, that they want to stay. We want buyers to stay a long time, to just experience it. And also remember what you liked about the house. And in your marketing, that's what we market. What did you fall in love with? What do you feel the best features are? The better the story, the better experience we can share with someone, the more likely someone's going to buy it, because they're going to fall in love with it. And that story is part of it in the history. And also, this is one of the reasons why stage homes do sell quicker, because the stager comes in and tells that story. They think about what that buyer is experiencing from the moment they walk in the door, from the moment they go to the kitchen, to the living room, to the bedrooms, to the bathrooms, to the outside. There's a cohesive story that's told through the staging. That's one of the reasons why staging does sell homes quicker, because people can see that. That's why we love to go through model homes, right? Model homes are so much fun to go through because we walk in and we have that experience, right? Our senses are just a flutter because we're having this beautiful journey throughout the house. Tips: when you have your house on the market, or before you put your house on the market, go look at houses that are similar to yours. Know your competition, and think, okay, how does my house compare to those that are on the market? Because a buyer is going to look at all the ones in that market, and we want your home to be that shining star, wow, I blow everybody away because my yard looks beautiful. You walk in, there's an experience. So feel what it's like to be a buyer walking in, and also too through your house. Pretend you're a buyer walking into your house. What would you think if you were a buyer? And that will really help you just stage it and put your prom dress on. So now, like I promised you, what is the very best way to get your house sold quickly? And what it is may actually surprise you. It's price. So anyway, the price is what sells a house. You can have the best marketing plan. You can have the most beautiful professional pictures. You can have everything so gorgeous that the price is wrong for the market and season. We're going to have a disconnect in the industry. And so the biggest factor is price. The right price will sell in any market. That does not mean the lowest price. There's a lot of, and I'll talk about it in a different video, of different pricing strategies and pros and cons of the different strategies. And there's a lot of pricing myths out there where we think, one of the biggest ones is, well, I'll list high and I can always negotiate down. Well, we'll go in depth on that one in a later video. However, you basically, when you employ that strategy, you're leaving money on the table. It's going to cost you. You're going to net a lot less with that strategy. So when you have your home listed at the sales price, not just the list price, because when you list your house, you can find comps that support. I can go high, I can low, I can go medium. So I could have comps that support a low price. I can say, look, here's 4 houses that are $500,000. I can say, look, here's 4 houses that are $575,000. So you don't want to list your house. You want to put your house on the market where you feel that sales price is. You want to look at the market. Where's the market heading? We want to look forward. We don't want to look back. Another big mistake that people make is they're thinking the market behind us is what's relevant now. We have to look at the market right now. And also, too, within the market, there's little microeconomies and micro segments that come in. Lots of little things that come into play as well when you're looking at the market. But basically, you want to make sure you're looking ahead. Where's the market going? Are we trending up? Are we trending down? Are we transitioning into a buyer's market? Are we transitioning into a seller's market? What do buyers want? Very important. If we are not hitting those strides, we're going to miss it. So I know it doesn't sound very exciting, but truly the absolute best way to have your home sell quickly is to price it correctly. A correctly priced home will get a lot of exposure. Agents are going to be wanting to show it because they know that it's accurate. Agents are very good at knowing what value is. And when they're looking for their clients, some clients are looking, and now with all the access to, Zillow Risk and all the stuff out there, buyers are getting a feel of what houses are selling for. And when you are priced correctly, you will be on the market a much, much shorter time, and you will actually net more money. Once again, that does not mean the lowest price. That's actually another strategy that we'll talk about in another video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I will be subscribe. I'll be adding videos every week and a lot of how-tos. And of course, if any type of video that you want to see, feel free to email me, text me, call me. We'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.